Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Stu, and this is Fruit Farm for Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic. A thriving fruit farm has built a miniature railway to boost its income. Your job is to develop it into a full-blown amusement park. Your objective: to have at least 1,100 guests in your park at the end of October year 2 with a park rating of at least 600. So a nice tongue twister to start us off then. So quite a short goal and a fairly low guest target. So yeah, we are on a farm then. Lots of pathing already done, and the train. Let's have a look at stats on that. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's do the basics. We are charging for entry. Okay, so it's on 5 at the moment. I'll leave it on that. As I put down more and more rides, I'll increase the gate price. I want to get to 40 as soon as possible. So as soon as I've got a fair few flat rides down, that's where I will target, assuming we've got any. So we've got, those are the transport rides. We've got good selection of general rides. Wow, good selection of coasters. Some thrill rides, a few water rides, and a good selection of shops. Okay then, so let's go all in on thrill rides. We can put those down quite quickly, and as I said, get that gate price up to 40. Starting to rain, so that reminds me, we'll get umbrella kiosks. Oh, sorry, information kiosks, umbrellas up to £20. Toilets next door to them, and we'll put those on major corners, junctions, that sort of thing. Yeah, let's crack on. I'll see you soon. Okay, so as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the rain. Kiosks and toilets on major junctions, corners, that sort of thing. So let's see. Here's our entry coming in. I've added a path loop going round to the other side, coming up here, and then we've got like a kiddie area just around here, merry-go-round, we've got a car ride, and we've got the crooked house just there. Car ride was a little bit short. I was trying to keep the trees that were already here, but it ended up being a little short, and so the stats were really low. So I added in this wavy bit, added like one of those big American style barns, and it's called Barnyard Bangers. Let's see the stats on that. Yep, that's fine. Won't show you the coaster just yet. We've got a 3D cinema there called 3D Blind Mice after the nursery rhyme, and we've got a Ferris wheel just up there on that hill. And where is it? We've got the first of the mini golfs just down there. So I put these down. I've got all 5 from my mini golf pack, which hopefully I should have released by now. So it should be up on RCT Go. If not, it'll be very, very soon. So there's one coming over. I've decorated all the bridges, I think. I might have missed one. We've got a little go-karts just down there. Decent stats on that. Enterprise, that's just unlocked. We've put that up. Oh, there you go. There's a bridge I've missed there. Another mini golf just there. Working our way back. There's a couple of paths to nowhere that I've deleted because we don't want guests wandering down and maybe getting stuck. Because depending on how the path is configured, if they end up wandering down some path down here and maybe it comes back slightly, maybe they'll get stuck or something, but yeah. And then we've got a drop tower just there called Scarecrow. So yeah, we've researched now all of the thrill rides. So we've got our research in water rides. Just unlocked a river rapids. It's raining, so let's wrap this up. I'm going to crack on with year 2. I'll see you soon. October year 2. 1,380 guests in the park, so we have smashed the goal. Before I show you the river rapids, I know I didn't show you the coaster, so I'll show you that now. Plus, it'll help explain the river rapids as well. So the coaster then is over here, and as you can possibly see from the color scheme, we have once again rung up our good pals at the tractor company and asked them to make us a roller coaster. So it's not bad. There is a chain lift piece just on that bit there. I'm not sure if we need it. but I added it in just in case. It's very, very touch and go. I think it could probably get away with not having it. 99.9% of the time. But there's always going to be that 1.01 of a time where it might not and it might end up crashing. So, although it is on box section, so it shouldn't. Anyway, so yeah, it comes up the chain lift, down through that little shed, and then down here, through the loop, up over the palms, cobra roll, back up over the palms, another loop up over the chain lift, and then we got a little brake run back down past the silo. Pretty spiffy. So, as a result of our deal with the tractor name, the tractor company, look, there's the stats. Good stats on that. We've got access to a lot of old tires from their tractors, so that's what we've used for the river rapids, the tractor tires. So this one, so that's what it's called, tractor tires. A bit on the nose there. So this one originally, you see this last bit there before the whirlpool, it did go straight along there. But the stats came back poor. It was like 4 foot short of what it needs to be. That's like slightly over a meter short of what it needs to be. So I just added this little section. I needed to add something, so I just added it there. It's all right. It's fine. And then over here, then we have got the world's first space program powered by potatoes. It's called Sputnik. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. Fair enough. Maybe it's a one-person joke. But that one person is me. And as long as I find it funny, it's staying in the video. Okay, and then over here, we've got Daisy, the cow. The best cow on the farm. You could say she's outstanding in her field. Yeah. And then this one then, the looping coaster. Look at it. Look at the shape on it. Look at the colour of it. And look at the colour of the train. It's called the egg. Yeah, it's... Oh, we done it. Awesome sauce. Ooh. Fantastic. It's... Do you know, it's... What do they say? If it's dumb and it works, then it's not dumb. Or if it looks dumb and it works, it's not dumb. So yeah, I could, if I put the launch speed up onto full, it would make it all the way round. But that's boring, and I would need to have 2 laps in order for it to get the 2 drops. So what I've done is I've reduced it down so it doesn't make it all the way over, and then it just sort of, it rocks back and forth, which I think is pretty cool. If I go any faster than this, then sometimes the lateral G will come back a little bit higher than that, and it'll go into the red, and you get a higher intensity. So what I did then the last time that happened, when I was playing about with it, I closed the ride so all the guests got off it. Then I retested it, so then when it was testing, it was a bit lighter. So it wasn't going as fast on, because when it's coming down and back through the station, it's getting another little boost. So sometimes on maybe the second lap, it's going a little bit faster. So we've done the scenario, but we've got a lot of blank spaces, and it's only a 2-year scenario as well. So a little sim ride up there. So I am going to carry on. Try to fill some of these spaces. I'm now researching roller coasters. So let's see what we've got. I'm probably not going to go for anything that would need a decent sized chain lift, like so, or is just quite a large coaster to begin with. So, for example, the side friction is probably going to be out. I could get one over here, and it probably would look okay, but it's probably going to be out. A wild mouse would be good for one of the smaller spaces, like here or something like that. But yeah, I'm hoping something nicer comes out, maybe like a twister or something, or giga coaster. Maybe a limb coaster. We don't see them very often. And yeah, once that comes out, I'll get to work on whatever sort of tickles my fancy. Yeah. So I'm gonna crack on. I tell you what we could do. What we could do now that we have passed the goal, so we don't really care about guest numbers. If we look at, let's turn off scenery. If we look at how much the guests are carrying, 80. Wow, 80. These guys, money bags. Benny on 70. So we know some of them have got 80. So what we could do is we could put our price up. We could easily put it up to 60. We might even be able to get away. If we put it up to 80, they can't spend any money on anything else. Not that that's a problem. I mean, we are tycoons after all. 80 does seem to be the upper limit. 60. Okay. So if we set it to 70, the guests with 60 are going to get turned away. And then when they go off the map, then another guest should spawn. Hopefully, they will have a bit more money on them. So that's one way of sort of keeping the guest numbers slightly lower than would otherwise be achieved if you didn't do anything. Whilst also hopefully getting a bit more money out of them. We could probably even do it to 80, but that might be a bit too much. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on. I'll see you soon. August year 4, and I think we're done. I think we are done. So let's have a look at our new additions. I've been round, I've added a couple of coasters, and then also some seating areas, some extra shops, and some pathing and some fences and that sort of thing, just to make it look a little pretty. And we've got a wooden coaster up here called Barn Dance. Decent stats on that. So it comes out up the chain lift and then comes down, just sort of weaved it around where I could. We got like a silo there in the helix. And then at the end, then we've got a little water splash as well. Pretty cool. Did move the path slightly in order to fit some extra pathing in. And then also added some little sort of ground texture features. The different color terrain and stuff. I think it all helps. And then the final coaster then is just over here. And it's a looping, no it's not, it's a twister coaster. It's multi-launch as well. It's called Bumblebee. Decent stats on that. Pretty cool. So it's got a little, let me show you the track without scenery. There you go. So it's a very small little coaster. So it's a little booster, boosts it out through the corkscrew, back through the corkscrew, and then up the half loop. And then back, so it's going a little bit faster, so the boost can take it up over the hill, and there's another little cheeky booster there around the bend, and then like a half, what they call a heartline roll, and then into the half loop. So what will that be called? A Melman? That's right. No, a dive loop. Melman's the other way around, dive loop. So yeah, pretty cool. I think the park looks pretty good. I like the way it's turned out. It's not bad at all. And we've got a train, so maybe we'll be back for another video with the train. But what should we look at? We should look at, how about, to start things off, egg. Is this the weirdest looping coaster you've ever seen? I don't know. Anyway, so this is Fruit Farm. I've been Stu. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.